You couldn't want a more competitive deciding game as Jaguars in the blue and Cougars brought their A games as a win meant the title was theirs. And Jaguars had a point man in Zaire Matara who pulled the trigger within minutes of the battle to signal they meant business. Actually, Jaguars dominated the first few minutes as they quickly found their rhythm and watch as Joel Hunt finds Jeremy Gill who crept through the back door for an easy layup. Jaguars on the break again and Matara yet again delivers the goods. 3 more. But Cougars were on their heels and the tables would turn. Kazarian Adams going coast to coast, dancing through the D to put money in the bank. The ball is back in the Cougars half again and it's Joshua Gibbs with an effective jumper. And before you knew it, Cougars were in the driver's seat. Adriel Brathwaite with the dunk and the tables had totally turned by the end of the first 15 with a 3-point advantage at 20-17. Into the second, the Cougars looked to pick up where they left off, but Jaguars implemented a rock-solid defense. Matarif the steal and finds Dario Cumberbatch who takes it off the board. But Cougars were not about to relinquish the edge, albeit slim, and with all hands on deck pressed to get those baskets, Gavin Phillips executes despite being taken down. Here we go again, green jerseys on the break, and Phillips with the finishing duties, and an easy one this time. But don't think Jaguars were being outplayed. They held it as close a game as you could want it. This play was all Joel Hunt's. But as they established in the first, so too in the second, they would end it with the Cougars in charge. Adams nails that 3. They went into the half 4 points ahead, 41-37. And the script went pretty much the same in the third. Cougars maintaining the lead, and these big 3-pointers were aiding the cause. That's Brathwaite again. But Jaguars kept the pressure on, and the big hitters were keeping them in the game. With both teams coming up big, Cougars were able to end the third, still in front. The deficit now only 2 points, so still anyone's to win. And bearing this in mind, the Jaguars were into overdrive, looking to snatch that win, and they were finding the baskets easier. Cougars were feeling the pressure, and it seemed their game play shelved a bit. It looked a bit like a scramble. At least, well, it was all hands on deck. Brathwaite with the mop-up job. The clock counting down. Cougars on the go again. Adams to Brathwaite, more in the till. But guess what? Jaguars were now in the driver's seat. And with this basket, they went up 76-73. And after 2 crucial free throws, with the first banked but the second missed by Hunt, it was a 77-75 scoreline. And this is where the game was turned on its head. Adams finds Gibbs, and the jumper locks the score at 77 all. Seconds counting down, and Cougars have the chance to clinch it. Adams decides he will aim to go for it, but it's stolen. I know Jaguars can take it here. Richard Hall on the break, but it's off the board, and the buzzer goes. The gym is in a frenzy as we're into overtime. The score is all locked up. So every basket counts, and we can see both teams were into that serious mode. Jaguars steals, but Cougars reclaim it, and Adams delivers. Immediately on the counter-attack, Jaguars set it up, and Gill banks a sweet jumper. But Jaguars did not come out to play, and in this, the overtime dominated. Another basket to the cause. And Cougars started to lose steam, and you could see it by the fight they had to put up to get a basket to their name. The defense was White House style. They had to press hard. And talk about a comeback. Jaguars outscored Cougars 18-8 in this crucial overtime. Every player stepping up to get it done. Matar with one more big one for good measure. A game-high 26 points with 7 threes in it for him. And it's put to rest, as Matara suggests. Your winners are the Jaguars, taking it at 95-85.